Hi guys, welcome to my second video tutorial. If you want to work on a Java, you have to set in your machine. In order to set in your machine, you require a JDK. So what JDK comprises of is, I'll tell you is, it consists of Java compiler, that is Java C, and JRE, that is Java runtime environment, which comprises of JIT and JVM. Where JVM is a main interpreter for Java translation from bytecode to machine code, where JIT helps in the process, that is just-in-time compiler, but it is considered to be interpreter, not a compiler. Compiler purpose is only to convert the Java code into a bytecode. You have to remember that. So I'll tell you how to set up a JDK in your machine. Initially, when you see in command prompt, I have opened the command prompt. It says when you want to search for a Java command, you have to type Java C. The path is set. Initially, you will not set a path. That is the reason it will be asking for your path. This already I have set it. I delete the path. This will be your initial case, since there is no Java or you have not specified the path. So if you install a Java, you will find a Java folder where you will be having this JDK. So now I'll delete this because I'll show you how to set up it. There will be nothing. It will be empty folder. I'll show you once it has been set up. See, I'm going to delete entire folder. Continue. Please don't do this. I'm going to show you because it is a tutorial video. So I have removed the environmental path. Initially, before setting up, your system would be clean, and suppose if your 64-bit machine in program files, you don't have any Java folder, or if you are a 30-bit machine, it will be just a program files and you don't have any Java folder. Yeah, I make sure that there is no Java in it. Okay, now I'll try to type a command called Java. See, it's for this path, it's not able to find this path. That is I have deleted in front of you. Sometimes it will be showing this, but Java also it won't be set up. So you have to go to the site JDK. Go to the site JDK, type JDK in Google browser. You will go to a Oracle site. In Oracle site, you have to download the file where it will be asking for you to accept an environment. This is a accept the license, so it's by Oracle, and you need to download specific for your OS. If you are a 64, it will be x86, or sorry, if it is 32-bit, it will be x86 and 64. So each OS, this you need not most probably there will be no OS available, since no popularity for this OS. Majorly used are Mac OS, Linux, Windows 64. And if you want to follow any notes, these are pre-compiled notes where you can test out the demos and samples if you want. I've already downloaded, this is the file I have already downloaded. If you want, you have to download here. I'll post you the link once with the video. Okay, so we'll go out with the process. Now we have to this is a version I like to install. Now I'll install. It will ask for permission, give it okay, since it will ask for root permission in order to set up. Next. So I am installing the Java. I have showed you that in front of you itself, I have deleted the Java folder which was previously pre-installed. Now I am freshly installing the JDK. Okay, see, it has pre-compiled class and everything, so it will install, and it will ask you for set up the JVM also, that is a JR, that is a specialty of JDK. if you download only JRE, you can't run the Java application, but you can't write a Java code. Specific thing is like this. This is a content which is required for developing a Java, which has all the compiler library. This is a runtime environment, which will does only the runtime environment library. Now I am trying to install it. Currently it was showing error. So in order to like prove you that, I'll install the Java. Now it's installing the Java. This is a Java runtime environment, JRE. Okay. So don't get confused. This is for JDK and this is for JRE. Fine. So if you want, you can click. It will go to the site and showing you welcome to Oracle, something like that. So now we'll try to run the command prompt. Maybe we'll check out whether it is working or not. See, the Java is a runtime environment which is already set, but Java C, it is not, its path is not recognizable. So what I'll do, I'll travel to the path. How to travel to the path? First you have to go to the C drive. So I'm using cd dot dot, which will be traveling to the C drive, and type there in order to check the command. Okay, so these are the list of the folders available in your C drive, specifically C drive. So I'm going to program files. If your machine is like 64-bit, you will get this two option, that is program files and program files x86. So like mine is a 64-bit machine, and I have downloaded a 64-bit JDK. So like I'm working on this program file. So in order to travel to the part program, I'm going to type a tab so that it will be autofilling. This is a specialty of command prompt in a Windows. And if you type there, that is a directory command, you will get list of things installed in your thing, and we list of softwares installed in you, that is a 64-bit one. So we require a Java. This is a one you have to specifically see it. So I'm going to travel to Java folder. Okay, so once again type the direct command where you will find the JDK and JRE. These are the specific thing installed for your machine. Fine. So JDK, as I said, is JDK is for development, JRE is for like runtime environment. So I'm going to go inside a JDK. Type JDK tab. Okay. Sorry. If you type here, you will get all the things. Here you will go to bin directory. Okay. So cd JDK. Okay. Oh, sorry. I've gone back. So we have to. Okay. Now we are in JDK folder. We have to once again go to cd bin. Fine. See, now we'll check out for the compiler. This is a list of the tools pre-compiled for you in order to speak with a machine. That is, you'll give a command through Java understandable language. Java will be like helping you out to command a system. That is the reason like we have this sort of library, but majorly this is for Java archive. This is where you will compile your program or libraries, and you'll package into Java archive and you'll use it. That is the reason we have jar command to package our library, and most commonly we'll be using these two. So previously I have typed Java C, you were not able to find. Now I'll type the Java C, look the magic. So it gives all the paths, since it is identifying the Java C is present in this location. Unless like you travel here, each time you need to travel here, there is a issue with the system. Actually, if path is not set, you can't like each and every time you have to travel here and you have to set. So that is very difficult, right? You can't every time go to this Java C folder, and you can't like each time type. So the possible way is like you have to set a path. That is, you have to tell a Windows that like here is in this path is a Java compiler. Please identify it and help me in the process, so that I need not worry each and every time go to travel to this folder and type everything. Okay. So what we can do is, and I'll tell you, these are the commands. Suppose if you want to check for a version, if you paste Java C slash version, it will give a version. If you place suppose Java C dot D, So it will show D requires an argument. Okay, sorry. So it will show like which path you want to specify, which directory you want to work, and where is the source. So source file, and this is for class file, and this is for native header files, that is C type. I don't know exactly about this. If you want, like, please mention in a comment. I'll find out and I'll tell you. So if you want for help, Java C help. So Java help is nothing but it is automatically generated when you type Java C help. Okay. So this is help command. By default it is trying. That is what the reason we found that. Now what we'll do, we'll copy out this path. There are two options. Like, okay, I think just typing. So type here. Okay. I think it is directly copying. So you have to select here. This is a Windows 10 option. I'm not like I don't know specifically. So if you enter, it will be copied the path. If you don't believe me, like, see, this is a JDK process. I've typed it. This is marking a thing. Okay. That is a one way where you can identify the path directly, or the other way is like directly go to the folder, copy only this. Believe me, like you are going to only change this version of the folder, since there are like every time previously I have downloaded 112, that is Java JDK 8 version, that is 112 version of Java 8. Now it's 121 version of Java 8. So each time it will be like keep on increasing this one. Suppose if you have that, if you want to know about Java C, like Java 7, it will be a 7, it will be 6 file like that. So the 1.8 is like 8th version. You need not be confused. It's not JDK 1, it's a JDK 8th version, that is Java 8th version. So currently it has been updated to 121. Okay, I'm copying this. Now I'm going to create an environment variable path. So right click here, properties, go to advanced settings, environment variables, and new. This is only for Windows 10 option, and if you want like 7 and all, you have to type it manually. So I'm going to fix the path. Okay, fine. Okay, so here it is, and path here already I mentioned here. You have to put $2 in between the variable which I have mentioned as Java home. This is similar to this. It should be same, otherwise it won't work. And bin. Okay. So okay. Now your path is ready. We have to verify, and you don't trust me like unless I show you the output. Just close the command. Okay. Since you believe that like I have in the same folder, so that only it is working. Now I'm out. Previously here in this location the Java C was not working. Now I'll type you the Java C command. See, it's absolutely same, but what we made is we specify to the Java, the all user, here is a Java compiler to the environment variable, so that you can easily identify. And one more thing, please note down, don't clear entire path, because there is a very difficult you to set up a path. Just specify only the Java C. This is our note, cautious note. Now I'm going to write a sample program where in order to test and compile the Java. So believe me, first you have to always go with the like what, with a notepad. So this is little bit textiling editor, but not a IDE. Initially, don't go with IDE in order to study a Java. You have to like purely put your hands, scratch your hands, like you have to go with a course, so that you believe me, you will be learning from basic, not for just going with the advanced. So if you want to learn advanced stuff, you have to know the core part. Now I'll be writing a class. See, this is a syntax. Don't worry about this. What is this public and all? Like I'll help you out in saving. First of all, I'll write a class, public class. See, here this is a Visual Studio Code. Unless you save it as a its specific format, it won't give you the highlight. But once you save, it will show you the highlight. Java test. Previously, I have mentioned the video which I was not that much clear, so I am going to explain you clearly in this video. Public static void main you can refer my previous video also. This is like more I want to make clear myself that I'm explaining you correctly and more clearly, so I'm making this video. So this is a public static void main. I showed you previously the error, so I'm going to directly compile the code. If you want, I'll cut this part and save. Control S. I'll be saving it as the same as a class. Okay. So I'm going to save it at here, and it should be a Java dot JAV Java. So already I have written in the previous tutorial. Same thing I'll be giving you test. Okay. Since you should like follow this format in order to avoid confusion. Class name and the file name should be the same. Don't ever change it, because it is this is a convention. Later I'll explain you why we have to follow a convention. Now we'll test it out this Java file. Okay. Yes, since already is existing, I'm testing. Now you see it automatically provides you syntax highlight based on only when you save the file as Java or something is specific folder. You have to be going here. Stop. Okay. Now type dir command. You will get the list of your file test.java. Previously it has compiled. I'll delete it. So test.java, Java C, Java C, and type the file name. If you have like boring or lazy to type, just type a tab, will automatically generate for you. So if I do, it will compile. Java C will compile only test file. So for your example, I'll try to compile this PDF file, some files. Okay, untitled PNG. See, now I have deleted this test class, but then too it was like generating. I'll try to compile this PNG file, other format, to test verify. Trust me, like unless you test it out, you should not believe. So it will be saying explicitly PNG are only accepted if annotation. Okay, it's not accepted. It doesn't have any name, or like it doesn't have any class file. So it requires one thing is class, and another one is it recognizes only the .java file. These two things are compulsory. So it has the test.java is compiled. If you don't believe me, like I have delete once again. Okay. So once again, I'll type the command in order to generate the class file. So why class file? I said you, this is a normal Java class. This is understandable by you. But believe me, this is not understandable by you, because this is called a bytecode. Okay. It is something where JRE or JVM understands, Java runtime environment. Until here, it will be only a process of compilation. The other process is interpretation. Like refer some other video tutorial. What is the difference between compilation and interpretation? So like here we have the compiled version of the Java code. Okay, now I'll try to run the code, because Java requires a class file. This Java test.class file is a bytecode. Java requires a file called class. So in order to work on this, just provide only test. It will not accept .class. So I'll try to show you. It will not accept .class. It will accept only test, because it automatically identifies, and it doesn't accept .class file. You have to only, it accept a class file but not .extension. You have to just specify Java test. So entered here. Okay, it's asking for instruction. Like you have to provide why you are using this Java language in order to command a JV, in order to command a computer to do some specific work. Correct. That is the reason you are using the Java. So you have to provide instruction. In Java, instructions are given in the form of the methods and the variable. So syntactically, initial point to point. So initial, so you require somewhere to start. Where to start? Java requires something instruction where to start. So that is given by this public static void main args. So what I'll do, I'll paste the command directly taken from the thing. you can specify as an array or this, both are the same, trust me. Array, and this is a like kind of a array. Okay, we'll try it out. I am not right, this is the first time I'm going to try, so let us try once again. You have to recompile a code. Okay, okay, yeah, so it has been recompiled, and we'll see the what is a bytecode of version of it. Okay, see, once again it is not understandable language, so I think once again it has been compiled. Now we'll give Java test. So press arrow direction down in order to like check the previous command. That is the shortcut for you to check a command. So it has compiled. You won't trust me, like I've given an instruction or not how it is working. In order to test, we'll print one sample message, welcome to Vinayland. So this is the same as that arrow. Once again I'll show you. This is also the same as that dot dot dot. Three dot in creates also array. So if you don't trust me, like I'll give you the content. Now once again, this is the same. Okay. So you can either specify dot 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 or square braces. It doesn't matter because JVM like it considers dot 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 or the square brackets array. Fine. Now we'll print it out. So system as a class, out is a object method, I think it's an object, out print ln system dot out dot print ln. So welcome to Vinaylogics. Yeah, welcome to Vinaylogics. This is my channel. Please subscribe if you like this video. Okay, and comment so that I can improve my video strategy and I'll help you out in doing all the stuffs. Okay, okay, fine. Well, once again compile it. In order to like you have to compile each and every time when the changes you have made. Okay, now look at the magic. Just try. It'll say welcome to Vinaylogics. I'll show you like stay tuned. Like and subscribe for my channel for more videos and support me in order to like I can give you all the things best or practical level. Okay guys, bye bye. This is a like how you can set up a JDK to your machine. Thanks for watching my videos. Bye.